recording. Yay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I'm just kind of like clicking through things, so I have to like check on all this stuff that we have done or not done. I gotta see. I know Connor not available. His family, so I'll get an update from him later. Isn't it amazing? Today is May 1st already, and I feel like I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm worried about John. Have you done anything for VR stuff? Nope. I can answer it for you.
Oh dear.
I mean, the weekend, I'm gonna hammer it out probably
I
tonight
know.
and tomorrow.
I'm pushing mine to the weekend too, but
That's
it's
what I
due
said
on
earlier.
what, Wednesday?
Stop
Wednesday.
pushing it off.
But we don't need to
I
render
mean,
it or anything, so.
So
you
we
know.
still need to draw it all.
Yeah, but you know.
Honestly, I think
Okay.
Howard's gonna be pretty.
I mean, we have
He's
a clear
probably
idea
gonna
of
be
everything.
super lenient.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, that's how he is.
I mean, we probably shouldn't turn in shit, but
Well, I definitely spend like a number of hours on it at least, so
like 2.
more than 2. I mean, you can spend 2 if you want.
Okay, well, we're turning in the same project, so if I only spend 2, I don't know.
Where's the rest of our group?
I know.
They don't feel like joining. It's fine.
My issue is that the group I need to talk to are the ones that aren't missing. And it's like I need to talk to people who have to do presentation stuff because we need to ask what's missing from the presentation.
Yeah, and let us know so we can
The things.
get you more stuff. Yeah, if you
It's
need
like,
it.
Okay. Like, I don't know if they want like a schedule for what we're planning to do later because that's not happening right now because I don't have the sanity for it.
Let's just throw everybody off and have Seth zoom in and do the whole presentation. And they'd be all like, whoa, what the fuck?
Who is this?
Yeah.
Who is this boy? I don't know.
I'm surprised Chili's
We go to the same
not here though.
school.
Yeah, that is surprising.
Actually, hold up. That's
Oh, yeah,
I
you
might need to
gotta-
text Chili because Chili might be asleep.
That's fair. Also,
It happens a lot.
God damn.
I'm surprised I'm awake.
Same.
Yep, same.
I think I
I
posted
should-
my stuff at like 3 last night because my internet kept fucking dying.
Nice.
Yeah, it was sweet.
Well, we'll find out if Chili's alive or dead.
Yeah.
Hopefully alive.
I need to use those terms a little differently.
Yeah.
Given my current house situation. It's very much still comprehending. Oh, this is happening. Well. To be honest, it's more of a I'm kind of just still surprised. When I first heard it, I was in this half asleep drawl.
Your mic exploded there. So you
Oh, I
know.
love it. It's so funny.
Yeah, Seth, if you haven't heard that before, that's something that happens
Okay.
randomly.
I'm going to turn my volume a little
Yeah,
lower.
yeah, it's definitely a good idea.
Why does that happen? Why does that happen?
I don't know. I don't know why. Apparently, this mic, which is my headphone mic, makes me sound like a fucking demon, and then the one on the webcam makes me sound like a chipmunk.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no winning.
There's no winning ever in my life. That is okay. But oh well. I'm just trying to get all of this cleared out so I can actually do check-in. I'm gonna forget. Like I'm gonna postpone the Unreal whatever thing because I'm sure everyone's pretty comfortable by now, and I'm just trying to keep up with everything. Okay, so Ben, how is cloth and hair stuff going?
Cloth is good. Hair is confusing.
Okay.
So we have to, because we want simulated hair, right?
Yes,
For the
at
most
least for the most part.
Okay.
I know that we could probably justify having a different aesthetic if we wanted to.
Right. So I was talking it with Cameron a little bit. And we talked about like we can show for the presentation like research I've done on the hair. So like how to
Okay.
get it in Unreal. And then we can say our fallback if things don't work is to do like a stylized like
Kind of
not
sculpted.
simulated hair. Yeah, yeah. Because I
Okay.
mean I think you could get away
2022.
with either depending on what you're doing. So I
Yeah.
can round up some of that documentation stuff too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that
like
would be
basically
good.
found the pipeline for it so we can present that. It's just complicated as fuck.
Right, yeah, yeah. It's a lot more than just like with cloth, I'm like, oh yeah, I made a flag or whatever, you know, and I can kind of show that cloth pretty easy. Hair, I mean, I guess you could bring in hair you've made from what did we use? Fucking
Ornatrix or Houdini.
Ornatrix.
It
Yeah,
seems like you can use pretty much any
anything.
external hair software.
Yeah,
and
as long as you turn
send
it into like an Alembic or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to like pre-sim it and then turn it in. But I've also seen things with Unreal where you can drag like simulated hair around and it moves and things like that. So I don't know. Seems like there's a bunch of ways to do it.
So there's a lot of approaches. It's just narrowing down what's the most efficient for what we need.
Right, and what we want to do for ours and what looks the best for what we're doing and things like that. So I think like going down that pipeline and making the hair like right now is kind of premature.
Yeah, it
I
seems
love
like
that
a summer thing.
Chili's phone.
Chili's phone, y'all.
Yep.
I mean, at least it knows what it is.
Oh, goodness.
Yep.
I was texting you and I'm like, oh. Oh, okay, that's horrible, Chili. Okay. I looked at the text message. I'm like, oh, okay. I understand. that is a nightmare to go through.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you, Chili.
Yep.
Oh, okay. There we go. It wasn't happening at first. But yeah, my water got turned off.
Ooh,
Yay.
that's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
So I have to figure out how the fuck to get showered before the presentation today with no water
Oh, no.
because my hair is not okay. So
Wear a hat.
Yeah,
uh,
that's a good.
Very professional.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's today? I thought the presentation
No,
was
no,
on
no, no,
Monday.
no,
No,
This
no,
is Chili's
relax.
work presentation.
Oh, okay. I got
John's like,
confused.
oh my god.
I freaked out for a second as I'm like, hold up now.
I honestly would not care if it was a school presentation,
Yeah, for real, I would
but
be
it
like,
is
don't
my
worry about it.
work presentation.
Jeez.
So, anyways, I can only be in for a little bit because I've got to prepare for the presentation and then also figure out how the fuck I'm gonna shower.
Okay.
But I drew tree creature. I drew more tree creature. I posted some of the images
Okay.
of a head, which
I
is a
wanna-
little bit more pokey, like what we had discussed.
Okay.
And then I drew some of the tree scenes, kinda. I'm thinking of redrawing them because they're not coming out the way I want them to be. So,
Okay.
anyways, still lots of drawing to do. Lots of things to do and too many things
Yeah.
that are going on.
I honestly was like, if you guys feel overwhelmed, I do think we can at least at a group consensus if we need to email the teachers, be like, hey, we're just gonna probably get this far.
Mhm.
Well,
Because life is hell right now.
yeah, and I honestly, I don't know what the other groups are gonna have, but I have a strong feeling it will not be that entire list.
Mhm.
No.
Yeah.
Because
mean-
like, what?
We have a majority of our storyboards. We have a majority of our character concepts. I think we'll end up finishing the character concepts. It's the concept art that I'm worried about.
Yeah.
And so if we can just get like a few shots of the concept art, I think we'll be fine. In the meantime, though.
Yeah, it's just my issue is that it's like the one thing that is like we're missing is the one that takes the longest amount of time because it requires so much detail and coloring.
Yeah.
That's why it's like, okay, well, I'll see how much
I spent like several hours on drawing the tree scene yesterday.
It
And I was
takes a
just like,
while.
fuck.
It takes a long time to do concept art, and I'm like, this is painful. I really wish they told us a month earlier for all that shit, because it would have been at least feasible. But
Yeah, plus we were all like doing other shit like modeling, and they're like, "Oh, models don't really matter." Like, what?
Yeah, I know. And I was like, yeah, don't worry
Like,
about
all
it.
of my stuff is modeling. It's like,
Yeah, all your stuff
no.
is useless.
It's like, okay, then what can I do then?
I mean, I think still include it in your reel anyways.
Oh yeah,
because-
absolutely.
Yeah.
You basically your station has been what's been postponing of they're on track the entire time.
Pretty much. That's what Howard kept thinking. It's like, oh yeah, you guys are good, yeah.
Well, he kept telling us that, which is very like
Yeah, they kept
misleading.
I was a bit confused because they saw that forever ago. So
Right, and they didn't
Yeah.
ask like, oh, you guys have something that we were asking for?
I don't know. If they say we're on track, then we're on track. So yeah.
Yeah.
I
Just
don't
throw that
know
back at 'em.
anymore. I'm just gonna continue stress eating Skittles.
Dude,
I
Skittles
have
sound
to go
good.
to the restroom, but I can't because we have no water.
Yeah, that's.
That really sucks.
Yeah, I was like, that's.
That's a different level of oof.
Yeah.
I just
Especially
woke
during a
up to
quarantine.
Yeah, during
Uh,
quarantine.
Yeah.
I just woke up to Andrew basically talking about it because he was showering and it got shut off while he was showering.
That is horrible.
It's great. It's fantastic. They gave no warning. I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do with my hair. We have water storage, right? Oh, nope. All of these waters are empty and I thought they were full. God damn it.
Do you have dry shampoo?
Yeah, that would be.
We do not. We have a water bottle. Ooh, water bottles. Give me a water bottle. Only one. Fuck.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, as Chili is dealing with this mild crisis, I must continue checking.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna be figuring out how the fuck.
Yep, such is life. Okay. Ryan, how you been with the animation stuff? I saw the character movement. It looks really nice.
Yeah, it looks like you got a walk cycle. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I feel like on the rigging end, for the body, that's pretty much sealed, done deal. I just have to do the face. I have to run through doing a face rig, which will take a minute. But yeah, I keep saying I like Advanced Skeleton. I'm not sure if you guys are on board with Advanced Skeleton 5.
I'm not gonna be doing it, so it's whatever you want.
Okay, yeah. I'm not sure who was rigging or not.
I don't
I
mind
mean, it
helping
looks like
with
it's
rigging.
working too.
Yeah,
so-
I think it
Yeah.
should be like animator's preference, whatever you guys want to do.
It is animator's preference, and so the riggers are just whatever the animators want.
Okay.
So it's
Well-
mainly Ryan and John, whatever you are happy with, we will
Well,
make.
okay, cool.
John has
'cause-
no idea, so he's like, sure.
What do you mean? I totally know what
Yeah,
you're
there you
talking
go.
about.
Well,
are you
the
playing
reason I
right
like
now?
Advanced Skeleton is because it has the face rig built in, or like all the stuff to build a face rig with a GUI and everything is already there. You can add and remove stuff to the body pretty easily. Also, there's one guy, Trong CG, who makes like a crap ton of free rigs, and they're all really nice. He uses Advanced Skeleton, so I kind of like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the rig is pretty much there. Face rig. Haven't touched the labyrinth very much. What is that? What does that know?
It's not important, really. Like, we don't want to worry about that because it's honestly not a priority right now.
Yeah, I could get some screenshots if we need more blocking in the presentation, but I don't know if we do.
I don't.
Uh,
I think the only screenshots that would be cool is just like a couple shots of like a little bit of that rigging process or some of the rigging structure, but that's really like 1 or 2 shots. Nothing really
Okay.
big.
Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at.
Because that's basically proof of concept. We can have a mesh completely made from scratch, rig it, and animate it in Unreal, and it's fine.
Cool. Well, wait, animate it in Unreal?
Or well, I don't know. I think you animated in Maya and you transferred it over to Unreal. But as long as
Yeah,
it
that's
transfers
fine.
over, that's the proof of concept that we can get it done.
Right, I have a GIF on the Discord of the wall.
Mhm.
I think you also. So yeah, I think that's pretty much good to go. I don't know. I think we already looked at the morph targets, right?
I think so.
Okay, cool. I mean, I actually haven't tested out that, so maybe I could test that. But yeah, I'm building the face rig right now.
And like it reminds myself, right? You enjoy animating when I look at the walk cycle, at her walk cycle. I'm like, oh, nice.
Oh no, I didn't make that.
Yeah, I
You
thought
didn't
it was
make
mocap, was
looks-
it?
No, yeah,
Oh.
I think that's mocap. Advanced Skeleton has a lot of walk cycles built in that you can just.
There's
slap on.
presets.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I thought you
Oh,
just
that's
used
cool.
yours from class or something.
No.
I was like,
You just say you did. It sounds
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, there you go. They'll never know. Steve teaches
Moved a
that
couple
class.
sliders.
It's very much of a where did she go question in which I can't find it because I am dense in the brain.
Yeah, there's my.
There she is.
And there she
Yep.
is.
Yeah.
Like so tiny. There's an open original button. What does that mean? Do you just make it bigger? No.
Yeah.
so.
Well, no, yeah, Discord's weird. So.
Zooming in. Okay, that's a little too far. But yeah, that's nice though.
I made it a GIF because I thought it might fit in the presentation better, but I can have a different format if you want.
I'm like,
You
This
have
is
a
a
water
chilly
bottle
question.
shower there.
All right, it's not the best, but it's. My hair is washed. I have figured it out. It wasted 2 water bottles, but. And also, I'm pretty sure there's soap in my hair, but I'm just not going to care.
all you can do. But yes, that's more of a question towards Chili if Chili needs it in a video format. Or if, I don't know how GIFs work with certain presentation styles. I think we're doing a Google Sheets or no, a Google Slides.
Yeah, Google Slides. A GIF is fine. Is
I'd have
it
to convert mine.
what is it? I had my headphone out for a second to pour water on my head, so.
It's a GIF of the Keisha or the female character's walk cycle in Unreal. I was thinking.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Um,
proof of concept basically.
yeah, that can be in a GIF. I don't think. I mean, I'd prefer it in a GIF, but if you can't get it in a GIF, it can be in a video.
It's already in a GIF.
Yeah, I think it already
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, his is a
Okay.
GIF. Mine's a video, but I can probably convert it.
Then let's go with GIFs because that's like something that we don't have to go clicking. And then if I find it can't go into the presentation for some reason, I will let you know. But in the meantime,
Cool.
okay. I look like a productive human being now, I guess.
Yeah, for real.
That is the thing we struggle with every day. Yeah.
Thank goodness for
Okay.
water bottles and baby wipes.
My foot's asleep.
Okay, so have a updated board. We have base mesh stuff. We have a bunch of some lighting studies of the park and a transfer of 3, and then we have John's renders of the different sets, which we'll we'll use these because they look visually nicer.
Okay.
You
I
know,
just did them
How-
just in case.
My
How are we
Unreal
doing-
ones are just as good.
well, the Unreal ones are just as good. It's just for me, it's more of like
Well-
that one is like that would I debate on do we want that to be like an actual walk around clip or
Right. Well, I just have it. I just had pictures from Unreal, but it's
What
fine.
the-
Either way. What was I gonna say? Oh, I can't really light anything, by the way, John, because all your UVs are like stupid.
You don't need UVs for lights. What do you mean?
Yeah, you do. The fuckers bounce off it, so it bitches at me because you have UVs over top of each other, and then it like almost like inverts everything.
Well, I did that because so everything
John.
is two-sided.
UV as you go.
Yeah, I know.
No. I'm not saying the double sided is fine. I actually found a way to make it double sided, by the way, but
Oh, so I don't need to do that. Okay.
we don't talk. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure how it works with lighting and stuff, but
I mean,
yeah, for the most
nothing
part.
is UV'd yet, so yeah.
right, I'm aware.
Then just use the Arnold renders then.
Yeah. Well, my point was I couldn't do any like special lighting because it like freaked out, and I didn't really want to spend the time to try and fix it.
How about the train?
When
Did
it
you try
was
in the
giving me
train?
errors about UVs, so I was like, I'm gonna say that's the problem. What were you saying?
How about the train? Because is that lightable or is that still broken?
I did not try.
It's probably the same then.
You can see the Unreal ones down in my stuff underneath Frenchie if you want to. You can compare them.
Here's a little video one.
Oh yeah, those are the flags.
Yeah,
I need
definitely.
to-
Yeah, show the flags.
Well, that's like the cloth thing. I can do more cloth if you
I
want, but we
see.
didn't.
I'm trying
like,
to click it. There we go. It took its
I was
time.
like,
Yeah.
woo! I think it's kind of frame rated because Unreal is being annoying, but
It looks fine when I clicked on it. I think it's because it's zoom.
oh, maybe.
Yeah, Zoom's frame rating it. It looks fine on my perspective.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
And then yeah, there's just like, I just took pictures of like John's stuff and things in Unreal if you wanted it in Unreal,
I mean, it's a nice way to kind of show a comparison of just kind of some
and
things
show we like got
are-
it to Unreal and things like that too.
Yeah, like for me, it's not bad to explain that we have some difficulties where it's like we're dealing with this, and so we need to solve it with this.
Mhm.
Because it just shows that we're at least investigating it thoroughly.
Right, making sure things work and updating it on Unreal as we go.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
I'm waiting.
Oh, still not on. I like turned on the sync instinctively, and I heard the like gurgling,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Is it working?" And no, it's not.
And disappointment. Switches there. Yes. Okay. Advanced Skeleton is actually seems quite thorough. At least with the different rigging setup you could do. Let's see, need target list. I love the colorful rainbowness. Rigs can be such colorful rainbows when you have lots of stuff on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of redundancies.
Well, I think it depends. So for when it comes to rigging, I do find it's super tailored to like what specific things does the animator want to do, like even down to like subtle finger movements. It's like that's all has to be incorporated. So it's like,
Yeah. I just think it looks funny that she has like 4 or 5 different hip controllers. right
oh
now.
yeah, that is a little insane.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah,
But
she needs them all.
It's all custom.
Also, has this question been asked? Can you use this rigging stuff to do like something that isn't quite like has extra limbs or something like that?
Yeah,
Uh,
you could make quadruped. You can do anything like. Oh, I should post a link to that video.
Yes.
But
Yeah, I was
If you
like,
can do
that would be.
non-human, that would be beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
and
do
if we can use
fully-
the same.
we
rigging
could
stuff for
make
everything.
an eyeball with a leg or
That's
it's fully
That's a weird.
yeah.
a weirdly
A
specific.
snake with a single leg in the back. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, cool.
It's funny.
Yeah, I'd say that's important because if Tree Monster has like vines or whatever, I don't know if you want to rig those or make them
Right, that's
like
why
a
I thought.
cloth so they like simulate behind him or what. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've yet
Well,
to see
we
any
can-
documentation on like how to add stuff easily to Human IK.
Mhm.
Like I think we would have to make all the controllers ourselves. And,
Yeah.
that speed that wasn't very intuitive, but Advanced Skeleton, you can do that shit pretty easy.
okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's like my biggest thing. I just wasn't sure.
Okay. That's good then. That saves a lot of headache concerns. Because I think that was like the other transferability is like rigging things that are not humanoid or subtle
The tree
things.
creature is at the
He's
moment
mostly
fairly
humanoid.
humanoid.
Yeah.
No
he's
one really knows until I actually start sculpting them.
mostly-
Because I feel like there are thoughts in my brains and I'm not really good at drawing them. But once I can like actually sculpt them, it'll look a little different
Yes.
with iteration, of course, and
Ah.
testing.
I have to poke at Connor later because he forgot to post his texture studies. Because he has a big chunk of those, so I need to collect those.
We need them all.
I think the only thing that I see, like, we're probably lacking is just the illustration concept art side, which is like, that's the most painful one. Time constraint wise, it's a lot.
Well, there's 3 of us doing all of it, so
Hey, John offered.
Is John here? This is more of a question.
I'm here.
there was no response. How are we to know?
He's pretty just used to me talking shit about him.
Yeah, I just don't say anything.
The best of friends.
Really? I don't know about that.
I don't know. I've only known this kid. How long have I known you? 5 years?
No idea.
4 years? 4 years? I think it's 4 years.
Some
Did
number
y'all
of
know
years.
each other before the deck?
Yeah, because we had the same. We both had the same problem with pre-deck stuff, and then
Yeah.
we were in photo together.
Oh.
Fun.
You guys, y'all had pre-deck issue? What?
Yeah,
They-
like
they
they swapped
swapped-
classes, and then like the class numbers, and then all our shit got fucked up. So then we had to wait another like semester or
Yeah,
whatever.
they swapped the
Yeah.
numbers, so I'm taking the. I had to take the same exact class that I already took, even
Yep.
though it was technically different. I don't know why.
Me too.
It was.
Oh.
It
They're
was
they're still fixing the credit stuff for me. It's
really
crazy.
Wow.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's awesome. But yeah, that was like a year before they like that was when they had one in-class class and one online class
Oh.
each semester, and you
back-
could only take 1810 in the fall and 1820 in the spring. So if you missed one, you were just fucked for that year.
Yeah, back then they were both online.
Well, no, there was some in class. There was small in class.
Oh no, way back then, the freshman classes were only online when I got into the deck.
Well, I know,
That
me too.
would be
me
the
too, but-
absolute worst.
Yeah, I had to
No.
take Steve's online.
Well, I
Gross.
know. Me too. But I'm saying, I think they had 2 sections, John. I think they had a
Yeah,
in-class
too,
one.
but I never took the other one though. But I'm pretty sure that was also online. Well, at the time.
No,
at the
okay, well,
time.
okay. Again, we took it the same semester. So what I'm saying is that there was an online, like of 1810, there was one online and one not online in class. But it was really hard to get into the other one. You had to be like fast as shit.
Probably.
Cameron, how is the stuff you've been working on? I know you already finished the female base mesh, so that's
Yeah, I've just been working on other assets. Like I started the medical bed, which I actually should put my name on before Colin grabs it.
Yes, put your name on the things, please.
Um,
We don't want dupes of extra stuff.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be unfortunate.
but yeah, I don't really know what else to do at the moment besides model assets. I could help Ben try to figure out hair, I guess, but
Yeah, maybe like help me figure out what we want to show for hair.
Yeah, they wanted
Yeah.
more effect stuff, so
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's like more FX collaboration, and since I know you're more interested in the FX stuff, it'd be good to kind of delve into that a little bit.
yeah, for
I
sure.
don't want to take it all either.
Ben's like,
just-
I don't want full responsibility.
I was like, I don't. When the hair fucks up, I don't want it to just be me.
Like, what effects are we looking for that we can't do outside of Unreal though?
That we can't do in Unreal or outside of Unreal.
Or can't do in Unreal? Yeah, sorry. Just
That we
hair.
yeah, I mean, we can't. For what I know at least, we can't make hair in Unreal.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Because I mean,
that's pretty much it. I mean, the feral fluid or whatever, I have no fucking clue.
yeah, I think that's a stretch goal, sort
Yeah.
of anyway, wasn't it? And we
I
could
think
figure out
so.
a like different way to mask it. Or
Well,
imitate
the
it.
ferrofluid itself was a stretch goal, like getting that very ferrofluidy
Right.
effect.
Yeah.
But we still want the inky like substance that got moved to main story because the Leviathans got moved out of main story.
Basically, it was a swap where the Leviathans got cut, but instead it's being replaced with kind of a more abstract inky substance that's lingering around in multiple scenes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there's Chili did a list, so it's a lot of like weather stuff too and things like that. Doing things like that.
All right. So
Those are
like,
pretty straightforward.
like elemental things and hair.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Is there anything we already have like proven, or do we need examples of everything?
I mean, I proved cloth.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. And I can prove the weather if need be. I didn't like bother like writing it up because, again, for our presentation, we probably don't need
Right.
that
I
stuff. I
don't
was
think
like,
we would need most of it for the presentation.
that's true. Yeah. So I mean, I can do something with it. Need be. It didn't seem like it was too long of a process to do that. I found a cool thing. I think I posted in effects with like snow, like covering like sides, so it's like a texture kind of thing. So like if you like rotate a rock or whatever, it'll like cover only the top and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I think Unreal can do a lot of the effects we want rather easily with Niagara. So I mean, I don't think, I'm not too like worried
Not
that we
too
won't be able to
worried.
do anything. Yeah,
It's
from
just
what
kind
I've
of
seen.
lots of testing.
Right,
I
exactly.
mean, it looks like all these tutorials are like 20 minutes long anyway to get.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't even think we really need to show that shit. That should be pretty normal.
Right. I'm like, I could like start like throwing these out, but I'm like, I don't know. I kind of want like exactly what we're gonna do before
Yeah.
and like the scene, so I can test it on exactly what we're working on.
And then I know, Seth, you were working on animation pathing for, I think, characters and AI stuff.
The system itself is set up. I've been giving myself some refresher courses when I can. This past week, I've been participating in large-scale information security training, so I haven't had too much free time.
Yeah, no worries. I can understand that. It's like not a lot of pressure to get that done right away. Just
Yeah. But I know how to set up the general system. to really make a lot of headway on it, I'd need whatever map we want to set it up on, and then how we want the whatever is going to be using the AI to behave, so I know where to put nodes and how it should react to the player.
Yeah, like I think probably I need to wait for Connor to live, so it may probably another meeting for that conversation. But I know we can use this park as kind of a testing ground because it has a lot of different directions and like just it's designed a lot bigger than the other maps, so we can at least kind of test a couple different things there. Since that one has like I think 3 separate scenes on that one map.
Nice.
So that one would be a good one to kind of test around and see how we can get characters interacting with things. So I will keep a side note that needs to get poked at later. So Connor's like not confused what the heck is happening. He's not here today, sadly. Okay. That gets that done. Okay, so check-in is technically officially done. Technically. Unless I get someone pop in last minute, then I'm like, okay. In general, how is everyone doing with everything so far?
Well, my water shut off.
Yes, I remember that.
Just kidding. Other than that, stress.
Yeah, I think your stress is a combination of work mixed with schoolwork on top of other concerns.
Yeah, I feel like, of course, the design review stuff has to be right when finals are. So like everyone's scrambling and everyone's a student in my
so that
in
makes
my
it
job.
10 times worse.
So it's great. Everything's fine.
And if it makes you
great.
feel any better,
Awesome.
I also am swamped in a bunch of final projects right now. So
Everyone likes to pick like
Yep.
it's got to be at this time slot, which is the first 2 weeks of May for some fucking reason. That's the time slot for everything, and I'm like, oh my god.
It's like, yes, let's stress the fuck out of everyone. Anyways.
Anyone else doing all right? Is Peaches?
Anyone else doing all right?
Yeah, I'm pretty all
Fucking
right.
crazy.
I'm in a basement for like 16 hours a day, so
Do you
I'm
mind
losing track
if,
of time and space.
Josie? Oh, okay. I wasn't
Peaches is good.
do you mind if at 2:30 the apartment goes
Like,
more
"Eh,
silent
animals
for
doing
like
thing."
30 to 45 minutes for the design review that I have to give? Okay. I just wasn't. Just checking with you.
Yes, I think everyone's kind of focused on a bunch of things. I'm trying not to bang my head against a table because of Steve's whatever.
Oh, Steve.
I'm doing his entire project today from
Are
the
you?
ground up.
He's
Yeah,
like,
I'm
"Fuck
almost
it."
done with all the muscles
I mean,
again.
Honestly, you get skin on there, you're fucking done. Like,
Yeah,
fuck cloth.
I really have to hope the script works. Because otherwise, I'm just doing fucking half the body. I'm not attaching 200 more attachments.
Did y'all figure out the fascia? Because he did the one thing over class that like went over everything, which he should have done like days ago.
Yeah.
But
So
I
I'm
think-
restarting with their actual muscles because it seems like all the problems are happening with like bad geometry from exporting them as OBJs or some shit. So I'm using their muscles and attaching all of them and seeing how it goes. So
Yeah, let me know how that goes, and I'll be like, yep, doing that too.
yeah, it sucks. Like I've probably spent like 5 hours attaching all these muscles.
Oh, trust me, I feel you. that night I did like the entirety of it. It died, and then I did it again.
I
Yeah,
don't think
and-
I'm willing to restart the entire project. I might just take